Okay, so the next morning and Maximum T-shirts have moved in. They actually seem to be selling almost everything but T-shirts. There's one rack of T-shirts. Everything else seems to be books and magazines, teddy bears, and large novelty dice. But good morning, everyone. I'm Dave. Welcome back to the wee hours where I suffer from periodic bouts of insomnia and play games to pass the time. We are back with some more Project Highrise, and yes, I saw it. I saw what I did at the end of the last episode. A couple of folks caught it in the comments, and I rarely do this, but I did actually spot it myself while I was editing down the last episode, is my fussiness with the power, and I was all, I'm going to fix your power problem. I'm going to totally fix your power problem. Yeah, what I put over here was a power closet where everything is routed through, not a power generator. So this is completely useless to us. This has no function down here. Totally saw it. Thank you for the comments for catching that for me. I did notice that one myself. So the very first thing we need to do is fix this issue. So we'll just demolish this. Bye. That's out of here. And I had a thought about power because at the end of the day, I still think the building is a little small. I think I'm going to start extending out the ground floor even more than it already is. And that means, well, we're going to need more power anyway. But long story short, I think I actually want to go down into the basement more than I want to add to this. So let me start with some basics here, which is I want to add that. I want to put that in. So building people, go ahead and do that for me if you could. And then, let's actually take it off pause so they actually start doing something. And then let's go down to here and extend this out to there. That's going to give us some room to grow in terms of power. Now, what can we actually afford with power? That's my first question, is what can we actually spend some money on here? Because the big power stuff ain't cheap. So electrical transformers, that's the one we've been using, the small one. The medium one is $2,000. $2,000 for that. All right, well, we're not going to be able to afford that anytime in the near future. I guess let's just add this small one there. Maybe down the road we'll look at reconfiguring this and rejiggering this a little bit. Maybe demo some of those, and let me just speed time up while I'm talking here. Demo some of those and change them out for the larger ones as we get more money. Where's my construction crew? There you go. Come on, guys. Come on, don't let me down. Where's your partner? Where is your friend? There she is. Okay. All right. Yeah, if you guys want a tag team here, that'd be great. Sorry if I interrupted your coffee break. I would like you to build the thing that I asked you to build all the way to the end, please. All the way to the end, please. Thank you. And I'm thinking I'm going to kind of leave a little bit of this at the beginning free for a potential lobby. Penge at the Geek Cupboard was checking in. Obviously, he's done this on his channel, and he was saying some structures may need a lobby. Let me just get it back down to regular time. May need a lobby, so I want to leave some room to grow in terms of possibly putting a lobby down. But for right now, let's just get, well, actually, do I want offices right now? That's, I don't know. Actually, what I kind of should think of putting right here at this end is another elevator. That would not be the stupidest thing that I do. Yeah, it's some money, but let's go ahead and put down another elevator. We did get that, not prestige, but influence. No, not influence, buzz. We got that buzz perk that advertising companies are currently paying for our elevators and stairs in terms of their maintenance. So we may as well plunk it down now and take advantage of that. Won't last forever, I'm sure, but we may as well take advantage of it while we can. And another elevator in this corner would not be the worst thing in the world, because the other one is way over here. So let's see what the move is here. I want to say offices because I want to complete this quest that we've got going up here, which is we need 2 more accountant offices, but this would also be a great spot for some retail because of walk-by traffic on the ground floor. So let's see what we could do with that. Maybe a restaurant. What have we got for retail kicking around? Throw that down for me, just for fun. And I got to mentally remember to bring the power and water over here as well. Food and beverage, portable electronics. That was really good on the high rent there. Yeah, they're up in the 260s, 280s. I wouldn't mind a little newsstand down here from a role-playing perspective. That kind of makes sense to have that at the ground floor. How about a souvenir shop? How about Maximum T-shirts? Yeah, I think Maximum T-shirts needs to live here. Let's sell some T-shirts to people on the ground floor. And let's go ahead and bring a little bit of power over here. I doubt the T-shirt place is going to need water, but it does definitely need a phone. Retail needs phone, so let's make sure we bring that over there. Okay, good. So that should get them kitted out for right now. And now, do I want to think about just going straight up to get some more offices right above that and just leave this blank right at the moment? I'm not settled on what I want to live there. So maybe we'll just leave that blank right now and instead build up to the third floor again. Let me tick time along until the next day, see what our money looks like, and see what the next move is. Okay, so the next morning and Maximum T-shirts have moved in. They actually seem to be selling almost everything but T-shirts. There's one rack of T-shirts. Everything else seems to be books and magazines, teddy bears, and large novelty dice. But, okay, sure, I guess that's Maximum T-shirts. We're not great on money, but we just spent a bunch of money, so that's kind of to be expected. I think the next move is to keep going up and flesh out this part of the building over here. So let's start the ball rolling with an elevator, just so the construction people can actually get up there. Oh, I can't do that yet until we actually build something up there. And now that I think of it, they totally could do that anyway, because there's another elevator and stairs and all sorts of neat things for them to do what they need to do. But yeah, let's get the elevator up there. Oh, God, what do you want? Oh, I didn't put a block there. Okay, that's me. There we go. Problem solved. All right, speed it along a little bit. Let's get you guys building over here. Yeah, work your way all the way over there. Yeah, you guys totally need an elevator here. That's a pain in the neck for you. You have to walk all the way over there. So slap that guy down there. Don't really want to bankrupt us today, but I'd love to put in some more offices. And we should think about, because we've now unlocked it, consultant offices. So we could put down an office for an interior decorator to unlock consultant upgrades on the aesthetics track. It's 500 to do that. It's not nothing, but that's going to unlock some cool stuff, so we really should be thinking about that. Might do that tomorrow when the money starts to roll in. Just for curiosity, how many blocks is that? That's 4 like an office. Okay, so that's the same size as an office. And what can I do? 1, 2, 3, 4-ish in there. Okay, let's do office and office. Okay, oh, did I just put that? No, I'm good. I thought I put that in the wrong place. And obviously we've got to extend the power and the phone lines, because you people are so darn fussy about everything. I wonder how we're doing on phones. I wonder if we're kind of tapping out what we have available for phones, because we only have the one phone thing. Yes, money. We only have the one phone. Oh, no, we got 2 phone things. Okay, one's just way over there. Yeah, I thought I was going to start heading in that direction, but then my nonsense with the putting down the wrong type of power thing kind of messed that up. So now we're going this way, kids. All right, who wants to move in here? We need at least one more accountant to fulfill that quest. So Global Tax Offices, which is apparently completely different from Global Tax Services. Completely different company. Go ahead and move right on in. And you know what? Why don't we put Global Tax Services right next to them? So Global Tax Services and Global Tax Offices can live right next door to each other. Did I really mess that up and actually have... I did. I totally did. Now I want to demo that office. Darn it. I got a block between the 2 offices. They're not cuddled up together next to each other. Yes, I've completed the basic office thing, and we got 1,000 money. And it's really annoying me because I want to move that... I'm moving the office. That's all there is to it. Hi, guys. Really glad to have you here. Go away. Yes, go away. Sorry, I broke your lease. Sorry. I'm going to put you right back if it helps. Yeah, okay, all right. Yep, just take everything down so I can put everything back up. I just can't live with that little block between the two offices. Everything has to be nice and tightly together, otherwise I'll get mental. There we go. Okay, now, global tax offices. You want? No, you've completely left town. All right, Reese tax offices. You're in. You're in. All right, that was a stupid waste of money, but there it is. There it is. It's fine. Actually, our money is not nothing right at the moment. I think we could put in that interior decorator office. Why don't you live right there? And what do we got? We do one. If I take the building one more block out, just one more block, yeah, that here and here, I can get in 2 more offices above this. And I think that sounds pretty good. I'm still going to leave this blank. I'm not 100% sure what's going to live here yet. Is anyone actually working in the t-shirt place? Apparently. They don't say they're not. They had revenue today. I just haven't seen a physical person working in here. But then again, I haven't been looking at it very closely. So how about some more offices? Yes, offices for everybody. Everybody gets an office. You get an office and you get an office. And let's see. Creative offices. Yes, money. Creative offices. They tend to pay very well. Colombo Studios. You're in. And Fisher Agency. You're in. You can totally be here. And that elevator should serve their purposes. But don't forget to take the power and phone line over here, like you almost just did, Dave. Phone. Yes, phone, please. Phone over there. Okay, that should satisfy all their basic needs for right now. I probably should have left space for another trash pickup, because the nearest trash pickup is all the way over here. But honestly, the next thing we have to focus on is giving all these offices some of the services they want. Because they want, like, photocopy people and couriers and all that. And that's kind of my plan for this level on the 3rd floor right above all of this. Because that would put it pretty centrally located to all the offices. So that's my thought on that. And the other thing we have to think about as we're playing Project Highrise, and I'm really throwing this wide open to the comments section, is what is our end game? When do we say we built the building? Because this is, it's a tycoon game. This could theoretically go on forever. I could build, I don't know if there's a max build limit in this, but I could just keep going and going. So what is our end game? And I'm really just throwing this wide open to you guys. When do we say building complete, done? Do we reach a certain amount of money? Do we build a certain number of floors? Like if we get up to this floor and the building is successful, like it's profitable, then we're good. You tell me, what is the end game here? Because there has to be a point where we say, we did it. We accomplished. Oh, the t-shirt place is rocking. The t-shirt place is absolutely rocking. People love that. So yeah, have a think about that and let me know in the comments. What is our end game with Project Highrise? When do we say we are done? Okay, I built up the 3rd floor, and let's go ahead and get an elevator there as well. Obviously, we'll keep these spots blank for potential water and gas closets as we move up in case we need them on these floors. I don't think we do right now, but on the topic of water and gas, I think what might be a good thing to put in here would be another restaurant. The ground floor, that's the place where we want to be putting, well, anything that needs walk-by traffic, anything that needs people to pop their head in the door and say, hey, I'm going to go buy this teddy bear from a t-shirt place, because that makes sense. But they also might like to get a bite to eat while they're there. So let's throw down another small restaurant there, and let's see what we could do. Cafes, donut shops. How about a cafe? We've done a donut shop, and we did a food court restaurant. Blue Mountain Coffee and Tea, or Red Mountain Coffee and Tea. Blue, red, both mountains, both coffee, both tea. I gotta say I'm more a fan of the color red, so Red Mountain Coffee and Tea, you can live there. Thank you very much. I hope you'll do very well. But we do have to bring you some water, don't we? You guys need water. Do you need a phone? You probably need a phone as well. Let's bring that over there. And definitely need some power, obviously. Yes, money's happening. To bring the power over here, bring the phone, just bring everything over. Bring everything over here. Everything over. They've not said that they need gas, so I'm going to assume that they don't. But, maybe in the future they might. Well, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Now, services, services, services. That's what we need to get down with. Let's figure out what services are going to work well for these offices. So yes, I want to construct businesses, business support services. I know they need a courier, office supplies, bottled water, janitorial, copy services, computer and IT services. Wow, there's a lot of stuff here. Catering, file storage. All of these ones at the bottom say no demand. The copy one we already made. We've got that going. And no demand for any of the others. Oh, except courier. Not present, but desired by tenants. Sold. Sold. Oh, that's an odd shape. It's 5 blocks. Darn it. That's mildly frustrating, because now it's going to make all the rest of this floor uneven. Oh, well, I'll figure that out when I get there. Maybe we'll throw down another trash thing in this corner. Okay, so courier service. That should make everybody super, super happy. We haven't had any disgruntled tenants since the whole power outage problem. Oh, except we've got a power problem. Yeah, I kind of saw that coming. You know what? Our money is not nothing right now. Maybe we'll get the larger power thing. It's 2,000. Wow. Wow, I know I say that every single time I look at it, but 2,000. And the upkeep is $750 a day. All right, well, you know what? We're going to need power, so you're going to have to spend money on this sooner rather than later. I know, you are starving for power because I haven't run the line yet. I haven't run the line. I'm coming. I'm getting there. There we go. Maybe pulled the trigger on that power generator a little too early, but it's going to be a big building. We're going to need that someday. We may as well take it while we've got the money to spend on it. All right, what else could I be doing in here? Maybe some more offices. Oh, we hit 2 prestige. Okay, everybody slow down. Everybody slow down, because that, I'm sure, is going to open up a bunch more stuff. We could start looking at apartment rentals. What can we do? We can get a 1-bedroom or a studio. Okay, I'll have a think about that, because I'd want to plan that out differently. In terms of offices, does that open up anything? Yeah, now we can get a medium office. in there. Let's see how those are going to play out. Oh, a medium office ain't so medium. That's huge. That's medium? Dang. Well, I suppose it's twice the size, so yeah, I guess that makes a degree of sense. Okay. Well, let's see what the rent is like on these things. Yeah, plunk down a medium office, please. And who would like to come in? Medical offices, you say? But what requirements am I not meeting? Oh, I need at least 1 drugstore. Okay. We could actually conquer that. I could throw a drugstore down on the first floor. I could deal with that, but let's see what else is here. Creative and technical, and we've got all the requirements for that. Legal offices again. What requirements am I not meeting for financial? At least 3 prestige. Okay, that's fair. I feel like we've got a bunch of legal offices already. I actually kind of want to throw down the medical office and then maybe put a drugstore down on the first floor. That's kind of killing my lobby idea, though. We do have a little bit more space we could extend to. If I wanted to make another lobby, I could. Or I could put a lobby on the other side, for that matter. We've got some space over there. Okay, get out of there and tell me what it's going to take to put down a drugstore. How would that... Yeah, let's... small store there. Go ahead and slap that down for me if you could. And drugstores. Oh, yeah, they pay pretty well, too. All right, city pharmacy. You're in. And I'm going to have to wait for them to actually build that before I can get the medical center or the medical offices going. But they should get that done pretty quickly. And then we can throw in medical offices up on the 3rd floor. I like the sound of that. And I'm kind of wondering what sort of services a medical place is going to require. I'll get you a phone in just 1 sec. Everybody hang tight. All right, so early the next morning, everyone's starting to get to work here. The drugstore is up and running, although they're not actually there yet. Let's see what we can do with medical offices. Dr. Stephen Weston, North Dental Suite, or Comfortable Dental Office. Well, Comfortable Dental, you seem to want to pay me the most money, so why don't you move in there? That seems good. And I wonder what sort of... Let me just slow it down to regular time here. So I've got this block here. Is there any sort of service I can sort of guess what you may want? What would a medical center want? Those for apartments and those for tower. Okay. You might want a bottled water service. People like those. Janitorial. Somebody wants a bottled water service. Not present, but desired by tenants. Okay. Courier service are present, but maybe insufficient. Interesting. Well, they're here, so I'd rather have a little variety at this point before we start doubling up on everything. Let's do the bottled water. Everyone likes water, right? And it fits so perfectly right there. It's just a perfect spot right in that block. Yes, absolutely. Bottled water service. You got it, people. Somebody wanted it. I delivered it. Now, I'm sure you probably need some electricity over there. Do you need a phone? You know what? You'll tell me if you do. Okay, so with the rest of the third floor fleshed out, now I want to go back down to the basement. Yeah, that's because we're gonna need a ton of stuff here. May as well get started on it now. Although you know what? I got no money left. We're gonna have to wait till tomorrow at the very least. I just blew all my money constructing all of that. All right, let's tick it through to the next day and get some cash on hand before we start doing that. Well, that's what I get for not paying attention and looking away from the screen while I'm ticking time along. We lost the medical office, and the problem was they needed water. I should have thought of that. Medical office would probably need water. That was me just sort of looking away from the computer and looking at other things that exist in the world without actually paying attention to this. But yeah, they ditched us. All right. Well, I still don't have really the money to deal with that. We still do need to keep it ticking through to the next day. Then I can start to put water closet access areas up here, bring that back over here, and then put the medical center back in there, or at least put a medical center back in there. I wonder if the bottled water company needs a water hookup. If they do, they're just a scam artist then, if they're just getting tap water and putting it in bottles and calling it fresh spring bottled water or something. But, I'm inclined to say that's okay, so long as they get the job done for the offices. All right, let me move it through to the following morning, and I'll correct my error here and never take my eyes off the screen again, apparently. All right, well, we have a little bit of money we can play around with here, so let's see what we can do. Plumbing closet. Do I need to put that one on top of each other? If I put that there, that does not connect to that. All right, so I do need to put one there. That's annoying but understandable. That makes a degree of logical sense. Let's take the water over here, and just for giggles, take it into the water bottling area, just for fun, just in case they need it. They should have everything else they need, right? Electricity, phone. Yes, they've got all of that stuff. So let's put the, the medical center back in here. Okay, and let's get another medical office. How about Dr. Stephen D. Weston, DDS? Nothing but dentists in here. Nothing but dentists. Yeah, let's get you in there. And hopefully you'll stay here because I actually gave you water this time. Fussy. Well, it is a dentist. There is that whole rinse and spit thing that they do, so they do need water all the time. I get that. And where's the money at? Not so hot right now. Not so hot. But we did get a bunch more buzz. So, couple of things I want to do. First of all, let me look at the contracts, because we did finish one. Wouldn't kill us to be doing some of those. More people needed. You need to increase my population to 50. Well, my population is 50. Yeah, I'll totally sign that contract. And we've immediately completed it. Good job, me. Increase density. What do you want me to do with that? 100 people live or work in your building. Yeah, that's fine. We'll get there someday. I'll totally take that. Resounding revenue. You want 5,000 in rent per day. That might be a little ways off. Or diversification. 12 medium offices and a varied group of white-collar professionals. So what do you actually want with that? We've done the basic office contract. We have the prestige for it. Probably going to be very similar to that first office contract where they just want a mixed bag of different types of businesses. That does get me influence, though, and that's nothing to be sneezed at. All right, let's start it. We'll probably achieve that just by doing what we're doing anyway. So, yeah, let's get that going. Let's get all of these out of here. Yeah, they want legal professionals, medical professionals, financial, and creative, and they want 3 of each. All right, well, when this guy moves in, that'll be 1. and then we'll just figure it out from there. And we'll get to 100 just by the very nature of playing the game. So I'm not too worried about that. Still have this kind of awkward 3-block square over here. And all of the upfront money that we got for that, just for starting the contracts, means I can start my basement. Or my sub-basement, my basement level 2. Let's just keep plugging. You know what? We're just going to do the whole thing, guys. We're going to do the whole thing. Yep, all the monies are getting spent right now. We got some monies. Let's spend some monies. So let's take that staircase. What do we need here? Stairs. Thank you. Let's plunk that right down there so they can actually get down there to do their job. And then we need to think about what we're actually going to put down here, what the next move is down here. And that will probably pick up in the next episode. So between now and then, the question for the comments is, what is the end game? Where do we say we did it with Project Highrise? And I am open to suggestions. You let me know. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time.